Can we get some intro music? Maybe not. Maybe I have to push the button myself. Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Everyday Psychic Radio. This show features healing and guidance and readings for everyday people just like you, to find your way to your highest self and living your best life. Featuring psychics Jenny McDaniel and Jennifer Evans. And I'm your host, Drew Pillow. And I am your host, Drew Pillow, and my job is to host. So welcome to the show. Find your comfortable chair. Help yourself to refreshments. Yes, welcome to our little home away from home. This is the Everyday Psychic Radio Show, and what we do here is we provide opportunities for you, the listeners, to experience a free reading, healing, get answers to questions that perplex you, guidance toward living the best life possible for you. And we charge so much for this. Guess how much? Free. Asterisk. Oh, there's always the fine print, right? Yeah, there is. We offer you the opportunity to be a VIP on this show. And what that means is that at times we have so many callers we can't address everyone's need. We can't get to everyone. So if you feel that you're a very important person, which we feel that you are, then you can choose the option of being a VIP, which means you jump in the front of the line, you get extra special time, and we treat you like the king and queen that you are. And how do you do that, Drew? Oh, I'm glad you asked. You go to EverydayPsychicRadio.com. That's our website. You click the button that says VIP, and for $10, you're that person, and you'll jump right in front of the line. Just in the notes, give us your phone number so we know how to pick you out of the queue of callers. So simple, right? Okay, so let's get on with the show. I'm Drew. I'm your host, but who cares about me? What you care about is our special talented ladies, our artists. I wonder, can we call you a technician? I don't know. We'll have Jennifer answer that question in just a moment. Let me introduce Jennifer Evans. She's a tarot reader, hypnotherapist, a medium. She's certified. She studied at Arthur FIndlay College in England. Dig that. She's blunt. I can tell you that, but you'll find out for yourself. If you ask the question, you'll get the answer. Don't ask the questions that you don't want the answer to. You guys need to fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a ride. Jennifer, welcome.
Thank you, Drew. Just so you know, I don't know if it's my phone or your phone or whatever, Blog Talk. It's going a little robot every now and then. I had to hang up and call back in. It's like, you know the robocall?
Oh, boy. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay now, but because I called back in, so just know that there's some technical difficulties going on.
Oh, man, I have to say all that stuff over again?
No, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Good. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Do anything but that. So, hey, if you're a listener and if you have some feedback on how we sound right now, jump. I don't know if you're connected to us on Facebook, but you can send us a message. Actually, I'm opening up the chat room on Blog Talk Radio. So feel free to shoot us a message to say, hey, I hear you great, or I can't hear you very well at all. I am in the chat room, ready to chat it up with you. So, here we are in August. I guess we're 2/3 of the way through 2020, and we're all still here, so I guess we're blessed. How's your 2/3 of 2020 been treating you, Jennifer?
I'm here. I'm here. The whole border being closed is really, I don't like it. But then I feel like once people need to escape the U.S., we're just going to have to keep them on their side. So as much as we'd like to invite you over for a cup of tea, I guess we have to take care of our own.
Oh, boy. It's like if they're, where they are,
yeah.
or maybe they exist in my paranoia. It's like if one thing doesn't freak you out, then something else will. You know, these things have the potential to just create so much stress and worry, you know, one way or another. Like I freaked out recently because I finally ran out of toilet paper. I'm like, oh my God, I haven't bought toilet paper in 4 months. I'm that guy, and I don't even know why I bought all. What was the purpose of me buying all that toilet paper?
Because you didn't want to run out. Because everybody else was buying up all the toilet paper.
Oh, okay. So it didn't protect me from the virus? Because that's what I thought. I was like, hey, I'm safe, but I guess it doesn't work that way.
No.
Yeah, what a life we're in now. We wanted the future, and it's here, so embrace it. But what we want to do, besides just embracing it and taking the hands that we're dealt, we want to know how to play those cards the best way that they can be played. So here we are today offering you this service to help you to play your cards right. So let me also mention really quickly, you can connect with Jennifer off the air. You know, if there's something personal or more in depth that you would like to discuss, you can feel free to employ her services. She's available at her website is www.iseedeadpeople. That's ISEE deadpeople.ca. So go to her website, check her out, you know, drop her a line, say hello. I really appreciate you. And maybe you can, you know, create some type of arrangement with her to get something deeper and more meaningful for you. But today, for the purpose of this show, we give you 5 minutes. So in order to maximize your opportunity, we would like for you to jump right on and say, is my sound chopping up again, Jennifer?
It was a little, but it's okay now.
What I'm going to do is, as we take this first caller, I'm going to switch equipment and see if that helps. It could be me.
Okay.
So when we bring you on, give us your name, location, and question or comment so we can make the most of your 5 minutes. Are you ready for our first caller?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Caller from 951 area code. Can you hear me okay?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear us okay?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name, location, and question or comment?
Hey, it's Nathaniel from California. Hi, how are you doing?
Excellent, Nathaniel. What's your question?
You know, I wanted to see about a health issue, just my health, and maybe anything else.
All right. So I pulled 3 cards for you. Did you feel like in the past, did you always feel like you didn't have freedom of movement, freedom of expression, freedom of something? Did you feel like your hands were tied and you were sort of at the mercy of everybody else?
Well, kind of, especially for the last few years since I lost my house. But
are you an Aquarius, or is someone close to you an Aquarius?
I know some Aquariuses, but probably, you know.
All right. Well, then that helps me because I don't feel like it's a person, anyways. I feel like it's a time. So you're asking about some health problems that you're having now. In the past, you were you let external influences affect you. You didn't follow your path. You followed the world of what you should have done or what was conventional and mainstream. You didn't follow your own drum. So what we have now is we have you in a position where...
Yeah. I let people discourage me from my truth. Maybe, is that what you mean?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So instead of living your dreams, you live by what people told you should do. Conventional wisdom or whatever you want to call it. So, but it doesn't have to be that way anymore. But you still in your mind are following along the lines of things that you think you should be doing. When Aquarius hits, so I think that is the end of December, January, Unless you have a reversal of your thinking where, you know what, Nathaniel's going to be Nathaniel now. Society, can go screw themselves. I'm going to do what makes me happy. If you don't do that, you're going to have a lot of more health problems. Whatever you have now or worried about now will get worse. So it's up to you between now and January to figure out what makes Nathaniel happy and to get on that horse, or else, it's just going to be one thing after another, and you'll be putting out this health fire, this financial fire, this whatever fire, whatever, because you're not living up to who it is that you need to be. I feel like in your dreams, it's like the universe is trying to pour crap into your head while you're sleeping because you're so resolute about not taking the universe's advice while you're awake. You're so unyielding, I guess, would be the word. You're not open to it. So, it's about you changing your frame of mind, or else whatever it is you have going on, it's not even just going to be that, it's going to be even worse. So can you change your mind, Nathaniel? Can you change the way you think?
Yes.
Bueller. You can. Okay, good. So you've got between now and January, listen to your dreams, change the way you think, and everything will be okay. You don't do that, it won't. Bless you, Nathaniel. Thanks for calling in. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. So are you able to hear me any better now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just adjusted to what the universe wanted me to do, huh?
That's right. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, but I had to listen first. You guided me, and I listened, and look at the results. I guess it can be that simple sometimes. No, it can't.
Be, but yeah.
I'm complicated. Simple doesn't work for me. I'm complicated. It's like I look for the brick wall to hit my head on, so I can learn better. Yeah.
Wear a helmet. I think it's me. That's causing this because my phone is saying poor connection. That's what it's saying.
Well, lend it some money so it won't be so poor.
Yeah, exactly. At a very high interest rate. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tend to, when I do Wi-Fi, I tend to seek out the strongest signal space in my house or wherever I'm at. But,
You're wise.
Yeah.
You are wise.
I don't even do Wi-Fi because of that. I do plug. So anyway, that first call went very well. Let's see if we can keep the ball rolling as the list of callers is growing. Let's get some of these people out of the way. I like these calls. They're very interesting, and I love the way you connected it. It's like the physical body has health issues, but you connected it to other things. What would you call that? Like psychological or spiritual with Nathaniel?
Well, what happens is we can be led in a certain direction over and over and over again. And if we're not going to be true to ourselves and we're not going to express who we are, why are we here? Because we're all individuals. And yes, there's people shooting down our throats all the time, especially the government, especially family members, that sort of thing. And you'll see instances of kids who seem like really bizarre, but they're following their own drummer and they end up being very successful because they've never really conformed to what other people thought they should be, right?
Yeah. That's a little more, it takes more courage to do that, doesn't it?
It doesn't mean you don't have courage by doing it the other way. It does. You have a lot of growing pains with that. You're putting yourself through, hard times that probably you don't have to. But it's really the smartest way to get through it is by being yourself. And that's for everybody because it's not just Nathaniel, because sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Especially if you're raising kids, you got to put food on the table. I could stand to miss a few meals, but I can't not feed my children. So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, that's right. Got to strike some kind of balance, I guess.
Yep.
Well, let's get caller number 2 because I'm super curious. I'm going to pick this random number. Let's go with 6. Caller, 630 area code. What's your name, location, question, or comments?
Oh, hi. My name's Lisa, and thanks for picking my number. Guess it's lucky. So, I just had a question. I was looking to move, and I just wondered what you see with that purchasing another property and maybe the time frame and how that would go and then selling. First buying and then selling.
Where are you calling from, Lisa?
From the Midwest.
Midwest. So, Michigan? Illinois?
No, Illinois.
Iowa? Illinois. Okay. Is that how you pronounce it? We don't know in Canada. So, the cards that I pulled for you, they're not too excited about a move. They're not too excited right now about moving being in your wheelhouse. They're telling me that prior to, say today, I don't know if it has to do with housing or something, there was a struggle going on. So either the move is coming about because of a struggle, I feel like an argument or some sort of you having to defend yourself for some reason.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
It's because I want to move.
Then they're not.
And I'm able to, I just wonder what you see for, like, the time frame, you know what I mean?
I don't see a move coming at all for you. I don't see one. I see something in your past. I see some struggle going on. I see some sadness currently, some grief. And then moving forward, once this is overcome, then I see movement, but not anytime soon. It's like there's 2 obstacles, and then there can be the move, but unless the obstacles are addressed, there's no move. The cards aren't telling me a time frame. They're not telling me that there's even going to be a move. They're just saying the current state of mind is one of remorse over something. And if that's not right, then I guess I'm not tuned in.
I don't know. The remorse is that the COVID's going on, and it's kind of stopping me because I'm under lockdown, and I can't logistically do it very easily during lockdown. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot involved, and it would put me at risk. So that's kind of
okay. So
what the main problem
has
been. You know what I mean?
And that's the problem right now. Then, I can't predict. Like, usually the cards are maybe like 6 months down the road. So I'm not seeing a move. It doesn't mean it won't happen. It just means that right now I don't see it, for the reasons that you're stating. COVID. A plague.
Like, I
That's
wonder,
probably
like...
it. Sorry, Lisa. Sorry I couldn't give you more information, but...
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah. I want to say that I like the way that call went, but I don't lie, so I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say, on to the next caller. Yeah, people. That was one of my best jokes in the 80s. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I want to say, but I'm not dishonest. I'm not going to say that. But yeah.
Well, I'm also not going to say something that I don't see in the cards either. So if I don't see it, I don't see it.
Like, girl, you're gonna. You're gonna move like on September 3rd. Okay, there you go.
Yesterday, you moved yesterday. Why are you calling me?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, it's like as I study psychology and for my vocation, a lot of times It's just asking the question back to a person. So when do you see me moving? Well, when would you like to move? I'd like to move in September. Hey, well, what's standing in your way? Well, this is what's standing in my way. Well, what can you do about that? Well, I can do this. Great job. I'll see you next week.
You could actually set up a program using your voice that just auto-responds to certain questions. Yeah.
It literally works just like that. And people are so happy, like, oh, my God, this was the greatest session ever. Of course it was. So let's tackle another caller just to drop the info in case you got here late. This is the Everyday Psychic Radio Show. We're here for you on Sundays, 3 p.m. Eastern, and we, being myself, Drew Pillow, and Jennifer Evans, who is joining us all the way from Canada. Good thing there's no virtual border lockdown, or we wouldn't even be able to talk to you. So
that's next. Don't give them any ideas, Drew.
Oh, boy. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet. Yeah. Because you sound much freer than I do for some reason. I don't know. No. But, yeah, joining us from all the way across the border, the northern border in Canada. Let's be clear, because if I said southern border, everybody would hang up. No, I'm just kidding. But, from Canada, awesome talent, awesome healer, and very caring person who will give it to you straight. So if you want it straight, you're in the right place. And we're here till 4. We're going to try to get you in for your free 5 minutes because we care. If you don't want to wait in line and keep listening to me talk, go pay $10 and be a VIP. EverydayPsychicRadio.com is the website. Click the buttons and you'll be next. So if you're ready, Jennifer, we can jump right in to the next caller.
Go right ahead.
Caller, I'm picking the number 2. 231 area code. Name, location, question, or comment. Yeah, we can kind of hear you. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi. My name is Chia, and I'm calling from Michigan, and I'm just kind of wondering if you can pick anything up. I'm filing with a passport for me.
I can't hear half of what she's saying, Drew.
Yeah, what was your name again? Let's start with your name. What's your name?
Chia.
Gia. And you're from Michigan.
Gia from Michigan. Okay.
And your question was, does she see?
It's Chia with a T, but
I can't hear you either, Drew. You're cutting out too.
You can't hear me either?
Yeah, I can't hear you. And
is this better?
I just heard you. Gia, what's your question? Yeah, I don't even think it's you. I think it's probably Blog Talk. What's your question again? Because I didn't hear it.
Sure. I'm wondering if you're picking up on reconciling with past love for me.
Reconciling a past love. Okay. Because I only caught a little bit of that. I'm going to see what I can do. Ooh, okay. So, and I feel like you kind of could answer this question yourself because I'm getting a very psychic card surrounding you, or else this old love is very psychic himself. But I'm suspecting that it's probably you. Right now, you're seeing everything kind of through a rose-colored glass. It's like you've sort of forgotten, this person is very, either you feel like you can't move, you feel constrained, or this person feels constrained, or there's some sort of constraining when it came to your relationship, like people couldn't make a move. So, and I feel like that has been overcome, the whole making of a move, but there's still too many illusions that both of you are looking at. You're not looking at the reality of the situation. You're sort of glossing over it and seeing the situation through rose-colored glasses. There will be an opportunity for you to come together. Yes, it's true. But it's not going to be the way that you think it's going to be, and it's not going to be the way that person thinks it's going to be. It's going to be a big reality check. And I think if you do some thinking about it, there's a little bit of you that kind of already knows this, but you're going to learn a lot anyway. So you go through the motions. If it feels right, go for it. But I think in the end, this is not ultimately your path. But that's up to you to decide because you're the one in charge. This person I'm getting the number 11 with them. Is this someone that you knew in grade 11 when you were 11 years ago, Gia?
Pardon?
Is this someone that you knew, say, 11 years ago when you were 11? I'm getting the number 11 surrounding it. Is there anything? No. Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, keep the number 11 in mind with it.
What was that?
Yeah, and she sees the number 11 all the time too. I feel like she'll see if there's a sign to proceed, or she wants to know if something's truthful or resonates. I don't think I don't think they're deceptive. I don't think they're evil. I don't think there's anything wrong with this person. I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think that right now you're just seeing it through a different set of eyes. But I think moving forward, you're going to make the right decision. But anytime you need confirmation if you're doing the right thing, you'll see 11 or 1111 or whatever 11. It'll appear to you. So you'll get the signs along the way. Just awesome. Thank you for calling, Gia. Sorry our connection was so shitty.
Thanks, Gia. Sorry about the connection. That sounds like one that she could call you and get with you on your website, which is www.icdeadpeople.ca, and just have a better conversation with you about more in depth. But let's go ahead with our next caller before we get to the halfway mark and have to do our commercial break. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to blow into my microphone to clear the energies so we can have a clear connection on this next caller. Watch, it's going to work. Let's go with this caller who's calling from an unknown number. Caller from unknown. What's your name and location, please?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, how are you doing?
Hi, what's your name and location? We're good.
My name is Lisa, and I'm calling from New York.
I got New York.
Lisa.
What's her first name? Lisa from New York. Okay.
Yes.
Are you for some reason your voice is really not that clear. It sounds like you're talking through some kind of a tunnel. Are you in a tunnel? Are you underground by any chance?
No, this is a brand new phone. Can you hear me better now?
Is she underground?
Yeah, we can hear you better now. Thank you, Lisa.
What's your question, Lisa?
Okay, so my question is okay, so I'm trying to figure out what route I'm going to take in life. I'm just waiting for something to finish up this year, and I'm trying to decide, when I move to New Jersey, do you see me staying there, or do you see me moving out of state later, or just living in New Jersey?
Are you moving to New Jersey in December or January?
No, I said, okay, so I have to make some decisions this year, like between now and before the end of the year. So my goal is to move out to New Jersey. Once I move there, do you see me staying there permanently, or do you see me relocating, for example, to California?
Did you get that, Jennifer?
The end of December and January. So be right before the end of the year. Currently, all right, I'll just speak. Okay, so Lisa, back in the past, so behind you, I'm going with, there was something that occurred to me, probably most of you.
You're chopping up. You're chopping up, Jennifer.
As well.
You're cutting out.
I'm chopping.
Yeah, I think
all
you.
Right. So
It sounds like you said she's going to have a chocolate cake for her birthday. I'm not sure that I caught much of what you said. It was something about Santa Claus is coming to town, December.
Santa.
Yeah,
let's try again.
There's a big bowl. All right. So what's bringing you to where you are now is something that occurred in April or May. Beyond, I'm saying, the coronavirus. There's a lot of opportunities that are going to be coming to you. There is a move occurring at the end of December, beginning of January. Will it be beneficial for you? It will be, but other things would be beneficial for you too. Anything that you choose between now and the end of December is going to go your way. It's like you've been handed the Charlie in the Chocolate Factory golden ticket and said, you know what, Lisa, whatever you do, it'll be fine. It's like you've got like this, it's like you're sitting pretty. It's like you're the queen of the universe. Anything, any idea you have will be a good one. Anything that you choose will be a good choice. You can't, I'm going to say this, and this isn't in the cards, but be a little bit tight with your money. I don't mean don't be generous, but don't spend a lot of money between now and the end of the year. So if it's something that can be avoided, avoid spending it. Like make sure that you've got like a nice little nest egg there when it comes time to move, because I'm forecasting, and this is for everyone, there's going to be a lot of upheaval in the financial industry. Just, keep as much as you can in cash. Avoid buying anything that's unnecessary. So, don't pile up on toilet paper like through, because it won't stop the virus.
It won't. It really won't.
Yes.
But, you've gotten this, the universe is giving you the seal of approval, and New Jersey will be fine. It doesn't say whether or not you'll stay there or not, but just know that there is a move at that time, and everything that you choose will be good. So that will be a choice, and it will be good. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks for calling. We appreciate you.
Thank you. I love it. Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry again that it was so shitty, the sound, but.
Yeah. Maybe it's everyone else and not me. That's a good philosophy.
Blame everyone.
Yeah. So, listeners, if you are hearing the sound issues, it may just be your ears. It doesn't necessarily mean it's us. And we do apologize. Sometimes things are happening beyond our control. But this is not our norm. So don't be discouraged from tuning in and catching us in the future. And you can also download a podcasting app on your phone, iTunes or iHeartRadio, whatever, and then you can listen to our shows at your convenience. So we're not on 24 hours a day, but you can re-listen to the show, and you can say, I really got something out of that. And the way to do that is to pick your podcasting app and enter in the search engine Heart Over Ego Radio. Why Heart Over Ego? Why not Everyday Psychic Radio? Because we are just one show on a network. So you type in the network name, and you can hear our show and all of our other shows. You have other shows? Of course we do. I'm going to play this commercial that will give you a little bit more about the different shows that we have. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You are listening to Heart Over Ego Radio, a network of shows offering healing and guidance for your beautiful journey. Tune in on Mondays for the Alchemy Sisters, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. Tuesdays, tune in and tune up. Body Awareness and Self-Care, 11 Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Wednesdays, One for All is Love, 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Thursdays, Unbound with Cynthia Martin, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. Fridays, The Witching Hour with Green Witch Village and the Alchemy Sisters, 11 Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. And on Fridays, Rain Radio, 10 Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Saturdays, Creating Heaven on Earth, 11 Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. And Sundays, Everyday Psychic Radio at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. This is the Heart Over Ego Radio Network. So go ahead and download that. Download an app, any app. Go to your Play Store or whatever app store. Type in podcast. And pick whichever one you like. They might have pretty colors. And when you get there, type in Heart Over Ego Radio. If for no other reason than just to hear that dashing guy's voice, whoever that guy is. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we have bunches of shows and everything, in the spirit of healing and guidance for you because we care. So we're back, Jennifer and Drew, and we're making this happen, and we can only do it with the help of you guys. So we appreciate you being here on the line with us. Also, be sure to like our page on Blog Talk Radio. Like us on your podcasting app. That helps us to get rich, or it helps us to feel acknowledged, for the work that we do. And you appreciate us, don't you? We'll ask the next caller. You can pick a number, Jennifer. Let's play that game. Let's play pick a number.
I've really wanted to answer 860 for a while.
Wow. Oh, you can see.
Yeah, for a change. Yeah, I logged into the
wow. I was like, you are psychic. You just saw that number in your mind right there. You're a numerologist. Okay, so let's go ahead and get 860. You're live. Can we have your name and location as well as your question or comment?
Hi, this is Amala from Connecticut. How are you?
Good, Amala. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I do have a specific question. I am looking to. I've been basically weeding out soul tribe people. It's just I feel like I'm just kind of like raising my vibration and upgrading. So I'm just wondering if you feel or sense me meeting like-minded people. It just seems like it's the more I'm raising my vibration, the more people are falling away, and it's just been a while of this. Do you feel or sense if it might be happening soon that I might be meeting people of my wavelength, so to speak, like soul tribe spiritual?
All right. Okay, I got your question. So what I'm feeling is like right in the past, it's about you educating yourself, you being open to higher knowledge, you being open to spirituality, the universe, signs, all that sort of stuff. So you've got the background now that you need. The focus right now should be on you being generous with your time, your knowledge, what you've learned, and sharing that knowledge with other people, which I believe you have. You've written a book, so that's about sharing your knowledge with other people. But it's more in a person-to-person, individual basis. So you meeting someone, sharing information, not talking at them, but, saying, okay, this worked for me, it might work for you. It's more about your generosity at the moment. But moving forward, it's going to be a long 6 months, not just for you, for everybody. But by, May, June next year, all of your, what are they called? All of your toys will be in order. What's it when everything's lined up? What's that word? That phrase? I can't remember.
Ducks in a row.
Ducks in a row, soldiers, whatever.
Yes,
that's by May, June next year. So don't put a lot of pressure on yourself right now. Focus on the generosity aspect of it all. And it's through this giving that you're going to be, these people won't be your people, but they'll put you in touch with the people who will be your people. Because you do have a soul group, and you do have a lot to offer one another. So I feel like keep going. You've done all the foundational work that you've needed to do. So don't beat yourself up over having to do this, that, or the other thing. Just be generous with your time and generous with your thoughts and generous with, if possible, your money. And that will draw everyone to you. But definitely by June next year, you'll be sitting pretty. Thank you, Amala. I appreciate you calling.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. See, now people know what I'm here for, to say things like ducks in a row. I have a purpose, people. I have a purpose. I am somebody. I'm the duck whisperer.
A lot. There's another thing, too. Something all lined up.
Ducks in a row is like a really common thing out here. You'll have all but there may be another term that's even more fitting. So listeners, as we choose you to come on and speak, if you know the answer to that, our today's trivia challenge question, you'll be eligible to be entered in our sweepstakes to win $5 billion, which we will draw.
Wow.
We'll draw the winner in the year 3542. Yeah, never. But yeah, they might know. So I totally don't.
Yeah. And
Maybe
clearly I don't remember.
It might be a Canadian thing,
Maybe.
We'll find out.
Make sure your poutine is in a dish.
Yeah. All your bills paid. How about that one? That's a poor thing. Only I would understand that one. So let's go ahead and let's take I picked a few in a row. It's your turn to pick a couple in a row.
Now let's go with 845.
Okay, caller. You're live with Jennifer. What's your information?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Maria.
Is this
Maria
from New York?
Yes.
Okay.
What's
going on, Maria?
Yes, you see my daughter going to work with somebody the name V.A. The guy V.A. the name.
Does this job have something to do with law? Is it a law job?
No.
Do you know what law is? Does it have anything to do with the legal world? Is there some sort of element of the law or fairness or something like that? Because I'm getting the justice card for it. It does have something to do with it. Okay, good. Okay, so yes, if that's what it is, then yes. However, she's got a choice too. So before this, she had a choice of two things that she could have been doing. But I feel if this is a law or has something to do with the system, also financially, it is going to be very good financially for her. But I don't see anything really happening until maybe October, November. So by October, November, everything's going to start to come together for her. She's done a lot of the work that she needs to do as well, so I think this will be very beneficial for her. In terms of you, is there a cat, like a statue of a cat or a picture of a cat in your place where you?
Yeah.
You do have a cat? Or a picture of a cat or a statue of a cat?
Yeah.
No? Yeah. Okay. So, because what I'm getting, that's just confirmation. Yeah, I got it. What I'm being told is you need to start watching. You need to be eating more fruit. Staying away from breads and pastas, eating more fruit. They're saying that you're okay with the vegetables, but you need some more fruit. But stay away. They're saying, maybe a little less dairy, but definitely a lot less bread, a lot less anything with wheat in it. More fruit. You've got enough vegetables. You're very good with the vegetables. And that's what they're saying. They want you to change your diet a little bit. So many blessings, Maria, and good luck with your daughter.
Oh,
thanks,
thank
Maria.
you very much. You see, she's going to go in Italy next year. Please.
We can't answer another question.
We can't.
You can call back in next week. We got too many people waiting.
Yes,
all
and
right.
we appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Maria, from New York.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing good.
From New York.
We're cooking with fire now. Do they say that in Canada?
Yeah. Cooking with propane, maybe.
It's so much cleaner. So much cleaner.
It is.
So we have
fires
just
like
a,
that.
we have
Yeah, you
time
can't have
for,
fires in the city.
Oh,
go ahead.
If you make them really small, they won't know. But if we have just room for a couple more callers. So what we're gonna do is, let me check, because we could be getting messages, requests for VIP, and if I don't have I won't even know. You said what?
Because we already answered that. We already answered Lisa from New York. That one's been. Amala's still listening, and Maria's still.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple more. We have more callers. Mm-hmm. We can just jump right in. I can do the next one. I can. Right. Oh, I see him. Sometimes you have to refresh the page, but I can take the next caller without even answering the question, without even answering the phone. I can just tell you, if you're listening, here's your answer. You're beautiful. Trust the process. It doesn't help to confer with people who have your best interest in heart, and the best way to do that is to simply, are you ready for simple? Just go to www.icdeadpeople.ca. Very simple. And you can get some personalized guidance. It's going to really rock your world and get you right on the path that you've been looking to be on, if you're open to receive. So after that shameful plug, let's go ahead and take the next caller from 415. 415.
It's funny, though.
Hi, this is Jessica from New Jersey. Hi, it's Jessica from New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Jessica. What's your question?
My question was, I have been putting ads out for and emailing people back and forth about an editor for one of my books, and I haven't found the right match yet. I was wondering if I need to change something in the wording of the ad or my vibration or something. I got my first editor very quickly, and this one is taking a little bit of time. It's a little bit more difficult. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well. So I'm seeing that up until now, it's like you're doing all the right things, but it seems to be out of your hands. Everything that you need to be doing, but you're not getting the results that you want. I am seeing someone coming in to help you. Have you asked for anyone's help with this process?
Well, I have ads for an editor.
Jessica.
Like, that's who would help me. Yeah, can you hear me? That's who would help me, is the editor. I put ads up.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, so, but I feel like it goes beyond. So we know what your goal is to get an editor. But I feel like the getting of an editor, you need someone else's assistance. There's someone coming in that's going to either suggest the right person to you, or it's about you putting and having someone come back and more of a referral, because you want it to be the best person, the right person. But it's like your hands are tied at the moment, and we're in the, you were doing all the right steps. It wasn't coming about. I am seeing again that it's about timing. The timing is off, like you're suggesting. And like it's telling me August, but we're in August right now. So it may be just another couple of weeks that you have to wait, but I feel like you need to employ the assistance of one other person. But I don't think you have to go searching for this person. You just have to mention it. Even by virtue of you asking on this call, that may come into you because you're asking for that sort of assistance. So the person is going to be coming in, but it's going to be through a third. But at the same time, your hands are kind of tied, but I feel like it's going to be before the end of the month before it happened for you. But don't beat yourself up over it, because everything's happening in divine timing. So, you want the best person, and the best person will come, but it's going to be through a third party. All right, Jessica, thank you for calling. We appreciate it.
Great, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's good news. So we're at 49, which means, if you know numbers, it means nothing that I can tell you about anyway, but it means for me that I want to ask a question about me, if you don't mind. Can I ask a question about me?
Right.
So.
Only if you take 914 after
Okay, I'll take 914 next. So my question is, with school, I have a little time left with school, and I have this vision of what life's going to be like after school is done, and I don't know if my expectations are realistic. Like, because my goal is that once I'm out of school, I'm going to make tons of money doing something I really love, but maybe that's not really what's going to happen. Maybe my career isn't even going to have anything to do with school. What do you see?
Okay, so I see that you, even though you want this better life and you still have a lot of attachments to your life that you have now. It's like you've fallen into some sort of comfortable pattern. The period of Leo, so Leo's what we're in right now, it's about you changing and fixing that and aiming for better for yourself. So changing your mindset out of the comfortable into the I don't know, I can't remember the word. Anyways.
It's true.
So don't limit yourself by your comfort level. I don't know when you're graduating, but by the end of June or by mid-June next year, which seems to be the normal time for people to graduate, you're sitting pretty. You've gotten through the illusion of, this is all I'm worthy of, and you've gotten into I did the work, damn it, I deserve this, and so does my family. So don't worry about it. You'll get through it, but just stop being so attached to the comfort that you're in right now, your day-to-day. Everything's going to change. You're not going to like it. There's going to be a lot of difficulties getting through the change, but it's for the better, all right?
That is perfect. That's perfect because it's true. All of it is true.
Right.
I know that I have to adjust, the whole, I know I have to adjust. I know I can adjust. I will adjust, but there's going to be an adjustment because I am so comfortable and I love it. So if you're comfortable, get off that comfortable couch and sit on the floor just a little bit because there's growth in that, I think. No, it's not. Don't listen to me. We have time for this final caller. This caller from 914. I'm so excited to take this call. Caller, you are our final call of the day, so let's make it a good one. What's your name, location, and what's your question or comment?
Thank you so much, first of all, both of you. My name is Catherine, and I'm from New York. And, I guess you could feel, like, my confusion while I was waiting. Thank you so much for taking my call. My question is about a project I have going on. It starts with the letter I, and I was wondering if you see certain people who say they're kind of on board right now. I wonder if you see that being the case. One is Kevin, one is Andrea, and a newer one is Andre. Any of these people, if you see, picking,
Okay. So Catherine, I'm seeing what got you to where you are now, and I'm very envious of you at the moment because the card that got you to where you are now is the Fool card. So it's like I was saying to Nathaniel at the beginning of the show. He always did what he should do or was constrained by what society expected of him, that sort of thing. You never had that sort of expectation. You sort of said, hey, anything's possible. I can do anything I want to do. And you sort of went with the flow. Would this be true of you, or am I misreading the cards, Catherine?
No, that's totally right. Yeah, I went to school for something else. This project literally came from a dream that I had.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect because that means that I'm where I need to be with the cards. So, and keep that attitude for as long as you can. It's a beautiful attitude to have, and it's really about going with the flow, which a lot of us don't do. What the card that I'm being given as well is there's something, and the final card is work, but what I want you to be focusing on is loving not yourself, but having that loving relationship with others. It's the cards are indicating that there's no closeness right now. It's like there's an intimacy that's lacking. It could be because your focus is on work, but really what they're saying is that they want you to be more romantically involved with, your friends, your family, lovers, that sort of thing. So that's what I'm getting there. In terms of which one would be better, they're saying that all three would be good. Why not choose three? Why does it have to be just one? Psychically, I'm getting that the dominating, and the other two names seem to be okay, but they're saying, any one of the three would be fine. Go ahead and make a decision, really, because you know better than, someone that you're calling into. And you get your dreams. You make good decisions. So if you made the right decision after the fact, I would tell you. But because you haven't made that decision, I can't tell you. It's up to you. It's your free will. But they are saying any one of the three is good and will help you be successful. And you'll be successful anyways, even if it isn't one of them either, because you've got what it takes.
Oh, wow.
I think Catherine's going to have a question.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, when you mentioned the one that you think is the best, the phone kind of cut out. I didn't really catch which one you said. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh, what a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's your free will. Yeah, no kidding. Any one of the three is fine.
But you kind of had
it being your dream.
Mm-hmm.
You've done fine in the past. Oh crap.
No, you're here. It seemed like at one point you were mentioning a name like the Andrea or something, that name like that. It seems like you mentioned it. We're trying to mention that name.
Okay, it's Andrea because I don't like the way she pronounces her name. So to me,
is it Andrea?
It's a little bit.
It's a man. It's a man. This might be easier.
It's a little bit weaker than the other two.
He lives in Rome.
It's a man.
Maybe that would be yeah. It's a man that lives in Rome. Maybe that would be better because I know two of the names are similar that I mentioned. So the man that lives in Rome.
So that's the man. Is he a no? Is he a no or a yes?
He's a yes.
Any one of the three is fine, or all three if you can figure out how. But and it's up to you. And if you're asking me after the fact, did I make a good decision? I could probably confirm that more. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Though I can make a team
what
out of them. So yes, no, you're so right. Yeah. And it's funny, with one I do, you mentioned romance. With one I do see, like, I kind of could see, like, there could be something romance as well. That's so funny. Like,
go
as well
for
as work.
it.
You picked
you
up on
need
that
more
too.
of that.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
Get it, girl.
You need that, Catherine. Have some fun. Take care. Thank you for calling.
And we invite you and everyone else to. Thank you so much, Catherine. We invite you guys to tune in next week where we couldn't possibly have more technical difficulties than we've had today. So we can almost guarantee that. But I had fun nonetheless. How about you? How about you, Jennifer? Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a blast, Drew. It was a blast, and I'm looking forward to that long.
Yeah, well, we survived. We survived. It is what it is, and we made it through. So I'm going to go ahead and play the goodbye music, and we'll see you guys next time. There it is.
Bye.
Today's show is brought to you by Heart Over Ego Radio. I'm Drew Pillow on behalf of Jenny McDaniel. We thank you for listening to Everyday Psychic Radio. You can catch us every Sunday right here on Blog Talk Radio at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Check out the other shows on the Heart Over Ego Radio Network for your listening and healing and spiritual enlightenment. So, Drew Pillow, and we are out of here.